Okay, so Julie was asking me how I line my molds with freezer paper so that it's quick and easy and there's not a whole lot of cutting or leftover pieces involved. So I'm going to show you just really quick how I do my molds. Basically, you need your mold, freezer paper, you need some masking tape. 3M Scotch brand is the best. It's the only kind that's going to stick to your wooden molds. And you need a pair of scissors. And that's it. So I'm lucky enough, I have my freezer paper actually attached to the side of my work table. I pull my freezer paper up and I actually line it up with this edge over here. I actually butt it right up against it. And then I just take my finger and I make a line where this edge is just by running my fingernail across it. So then I take my scissors and I cut on my line. And that is the inside dimension of my mold. So I just take, and sometimes you're going to end up with a little bit a bigger wonky cut, and that's okay because if you do, you can always trim it. So I just line it back up again and I keep a little bit folded over on the side so that when I go to unmold, I can lift that paper and lift the soap right out. So I go ahead and I just press it in, making sure to press well into the creases. And then I tape down this side that's closest to me so that it's not shifting all over the place. I just like to put 2 pieces of tape over here on the side. Holds it down. It won't move when you're adjusting it, and it won't move when you're pouring your soap and lift up off the bottom because nobody wants floating soap. So again, just pressing into the bottom. I like to spread my fingers out and press into both corners at once. Fold over on this side. So now you've got this nice big flap. That's perfect because you still have 2 little sides left that you're going to have to line. So I take my scissors and I leave myself a flap for lifting. And then I just take this piece and cut it in half. And now I've got one for each side. So I open this back up. Again, it's got the creases in it from where we've pushed it down into the mold. But it's also taped down, so it's not going to go anywhere. And again, I just butt it right up against the side and run my finger across this side. I make the cut. I press it down in. And I like to make sure that it's pressed, again, well into the corners. I crease them into there if I have to, because I don't like lines in the bottom of my soap. I want them nice and flat and even. So tape down that side, turn it around. Again, you're going to just butt up against the side, run your finger across this side, and it leaves a little crease. Cut along that crease, tuck it into place, creasing if you need to in the corners. You're going to tape this edge down, and then we're just going to tuck all of this back in. press it down into the bottom. Make sure it's nice and smooth along the bottom and the sides. Fold it over. Then you're going to tape this side down. And that's it. Your mold is fully lined, and all you have for scraps are these two little pieces of paper. That's it. No measuring, not a whole bunch of cutting, and you're good to go with your mold. Thanks for watching.